Hello everyone, so before I get into this story, I do want to warn you all that this is a very short story, 10 chapters long sadly, and I have decided to continue making Demon Slayer in My Hero Academia not chapters, but works after this. Why? Just had a change of mind. But I do want to say that since this is a short chapter, I probably won't take long for the next one to hopefully come. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. Mwah. Please don't kill me. I could never hurt a person. I plead as I backed away from the small girl. She was beautiful, petite, small in frame. She had amazing black hair with purple tips in which were tied into a bun using a butterfly clip. She had lilac eyes that reminded me of wisteria fields. She was the princess, and I was the villain. I was running through the deep green woods, being followed by the lovely spirit. I had just moved out of my home, wishing for a new start, though I can't remember how I got here. You were fast. But please elaborate on why I shouldn't spill your guts, she asked in a voice which made butterflies appear in my stomach. She threw a pin of some sort of making my clothes pin against a tree. Do I have to ask again? She asked. I'm a demon, but I don't eat humans. I could be useful to you, I continued to plead as she looked at me in confusion. Useful to a human? All you do is feast. How could you possibly help? She crackled. I'm a demon slayer. Well, not at this time. Before I was turned, I was a Sudoku, the wisteria Hashira at some point. I shared. She glared up at me and down as she laughed. You demons are nothing but liars. How about the bodies I saw coming here? She asked, opening her eyes and showing the facial features of a sly fox. Look, I'll help you find the demon you actually are here for, I offered. Well, that would be a good idea, though. It's not as convincing coming from you, she expressed. You can make up your own deal, but I will prove that you are guilty. I sneered. Well, I can prove myself that I'm not guilty. Well then, I notice you have your sword on guard. How about you stay close to me as I search for this demon? And I will kill you in the end, of course, but if try to before anything funny, and I'll do it in a matter of seconds, she informed. Fine, untie me first, I begged as she became closer towards me. Your wish is my command, she whispered in my ear, causing me to become flustered as I fell, landing on my butt. Why the hell would you do that? I hissed in pain. Demons don't deserve fair treatment. All you guys do is hurt humans, she voiced, hiding her face. I had gotten up as I ran, following up after her. I felt nothing but pain in the sentence, though. She said it so nicely, yet so fiery. I reached for the girl's arm, touching it slightly as she flinched. Reaching for her sword, she went into a fighting stance. What are you planning to do? She yelled. Your sister. Was she killed by an upper moon, correct? I asked the girl. Her eyes widened as her happy face soon turned into a sad one, full of sorrow and regret. You are so stupid for changing the subject, she yelled, hiding her face in the opposite direction. She tried to yell at me again, but before she could vocalize, I hugged her, so fast she couldn't even stop me. She melted into the hug after realizing who she was hugging. She pushed me away, trying with a smile on her face. Poor Sudoku, you're such an idiot. Never let your guard down on the enemy, she advised as I let out a soft chuckle. For someone who hates me so much, I can't believe you are giving me advice, I teased, seeing her face pale turn into a bright red. Oh, shut up. That's why you're going to die tonight. She smiled as she continued running in search for the demon. I saw the cheerful girl as we both saw the demon. It was a woman preying on a man. She was surrounded by male bodies as she noticed we were there. What are you looking at? Aren't you meant to attack her? The demon asked, talking to me. Why would I do that? You're the one prying on innocent lives. I addressed, unsheathing my sword. The sword made a clinking sound, catching the demon slayer's eyes. She saw that I got into a fighting stance, ready to take on the demon. How strange, she thought to herself as she watched me closely. Breath of Wisteria, third form, bristling whistle. I mutter as I slash the demon's chest, causing her to laugh. You know if you're going to kill a demon, you're going to have to aim for the neck, huh? She torted. You're right. But I think Wisteria's better option. I confined as I watched the demon girl's face turn blue. She was choking on her own words as she grew angry. She tried firing an attack, but it was no use. Her chest exploded, causing blood to rain down around the forest nearby. A few drops of blood had gotten onto my haori, but it was no big deal. How did you create that? A voice chimed in behind me. I was shocked, forgetting I was going to die soon. Oh, I have a friend who works with poison. Actually, she's the one who turned me into a demon. Don't worry, she doesn't eat humans as well. I explained, saving my friend's butt. Before she could even speak, a crow slipped in and landed on her shoulder. Demon nearby with the name of Yin Lin. They have hair-colored hair with eye-colored eyes, and they have a purple story with a sword. Bring them to the Upashiki State. Bring them to the Upashiki State. The crow yelled at the girl. The look that she gave me, up and down, as I answered her obvious question. I'm the demon you're looking for?